Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished scholars, guests, faculty, and participants. Assalamu alaikum and a very good day. It's a matter of great honor for me to be part of this love, compassion, and brotherhood infusing event. I wish I would have there and interacted with you all, learned a lot on this great sheet of learning. I've had the privilege of visiting Minhaj University some time back. It was a pleasure all the way. State-of-the-art educational and modern facility, comparable with the very best there is. I wish it. Godspeed, and may sky be the limit for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are today gathered here to address an issue that deeply affects not just communities of faith, but humanity as a whole. The tragic persistence of violence in the name of religion. Throughout history and across continents, acts of brutality have been committed under the guise of religious justification. This violence distorts the true essence of faith and undermines the very principles that religions are built upon. Humanity, unity, and peace. Studying the pages of history, one finds that violence in the name of religion, mostly driven by political pursuits, is as old as the history of mankind itself. Starting from the ancient Egyptian wars, circa 3100 BCE to 30 BCE, to ongoing harrowing genocide in Gaza, we find a bloodstained perpetuity of politically motivated violence in the name of religion. From the ancient world to the medieval period, wars fought in the name of religion have shaped the course of human history. Whether these wars were driven by genuine religious devotion or used religion as a pretext for political and territorial gains, their legacy is undeniable. In many cases, the lasting impact of these conflicts has led to deep-rooted divisions and tensions that persist to this day, reminding us of the complex relationship between faith and power. Ladies and gentlemen, all religions teach and manifest peace, compassion, and harmonious coexistence. Islam, like other great religions, teaches, demands, and uphold the sanctity of life, respect for others, and peaceful coexistence. The Holy Quran speaks with remarkable clarity against violence and places great emphasis on justice, mercy, and compassion. The problem lies not within the religions, but in how teachings of different religions are manipulated to justify aggression and oppression. Let us first reflect on the words of Allah in Quran. Whoever kills a soul unless for a soul or for corruption in the land, it is as if he had slain mankind entirely. And whoever saves one, it is as if he had saved mankind entirely. Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah number 5, Ayat 32. This verse makes the sanctity of life clear and universal. Taking an innocent life is a grave sin equated with the murder of all humanity. This is a profound moral directive transcending race, religion, and borders. And it underscores the deep responsibility we all bear to protect human life. Allah Kareem ordained in Quran that biases, prejudices, and hatred should not intervene in administration of justice. And do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. Be just. That is nearer to righteousness. Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ayat 8. Justice is an uncompromising principle in Islam. Even in the face of enmity, Islam rejects vengeance and encourages fairness. Hatred or differences should not cloud our judgment, and violence is never the answer. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ embodied these principles despite enduring severe persecution. He never sanctioned violence against innocents. In the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, for instance, he chose diplomacy over warfare, even when it seemed unfavorable to his people. His actions demonstrated Islam's commitment to peace and conflict resolution. Sadly, the distortion of these principles is not a new phenomenon. Extremists have long manipulated religious texts to suit their violent agendas. They cherry-pick verses from holy scriptures, Quran, Bible, or other texts, stripping them of their context to justify acts of brutality. This misinterpretation is not limited to any one religion, but is a global issue. Violence in the name of religion persists largely due to the misinterpretation of sacred texts and the political manipulation of religion. Throughout history, religious texts have been revered as sacred and infallible, but they are also subject to varying interpretations, shaped by cultural, historical, and personal context. Unfortunately, some of these interpretations have been skewed to justify acts of violence. When considered in full context, these sacred texts consistently advocate for peace, justice, and compassion. Yet, driven by political or social motives, individuals or groups manipulate them to serve personal agendas, resulting in violence and bloodshed. Political and religion, Politics and religion have been intertwined. Leaders have invoked religious language and symbols to legitimize their power, suppress dissent, and rally support. In extreme cases, this has led to the establishment of killer states, where religious authority is intertwined with political power, often resulting in great violence. Even in secular states, political leaders do manipulate religion to marginalize certain groups, leading to social divisions and violence. When religion is used as a political tool, it turns faith-based communities into battlegrounds where violence is sanctified as a means of protecting or advancing the faith. Religious violence also serves social purposes. Marginalized or oppressed individuals and groups may turn to violence as a way to assert their identity or seek revenge against perceived injustices. These acts are framed as righteous, even though they directly contradict the core teachings of the religion they claim to represent. We have seen, and there are unending tragic examples of this throughout history. We all know very well, I will not get into the details. The consequences of this violence are far-reaching. Not only does it cause immediate harm and loss of life, but it also perpetuates cycles of hatred and revenge. Societies become fragmented, religious minorities are marginalized, and trust in both religious and political institutions erodes. Furthermore, this violence tarnishes the image of the faith itself, giving rise to terms like Islamophobia, Christenophobia, or other forms of religious bigotry. Yet violence in the name of religions is a distortion of the teachings of the faith. Quran states, there shall be no compulsion in acceptance of the religion. The right course has become clear from the wrong. Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah number 2, Ayat 256. Religion is meant to be embraced freely, not imposed through fear or force. The misuse of religion for political or social gains is a betrayal of its true purpose. As followers of faith and conscience, it is our duty to counter these narratives. We must reclaim the true essence of religions, which is mercy, respect for life, and unity. The role of religious leaders and communities is crucial to this in this fight. By promoting accurate interpretations of sacred texts and challenging the narratives that justify violence, we can restore the true spirit of faith. Religious communities must be advocates for peace, speaking out against violence, and supporting those who are marginalized or oppressed. We must laud in this regard the Minhaj University and its faculty and its patrons who are doing a great service for the mankind, as this is the 7th consecutive conference in this context. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, let us remember these words from the Quran. And the servants of the most merciful are those who walk upon the earth easily, and when the ignorant addresses them harshly, they say, peace. Surah Al-Furqan, Surah number 25, Ayah 63. Ladies and gentlemen, peace is the hallmark of true believers. For that, we must work together to create a world where faith unites rather than divides. With the message of love and understanding prevails over hatred and violence, where every life is respected, where every man and woman on earth is safe, secure, and leads a peaceful, prosperous life. Thank you very much. I'm grateful once again to the faculty, to all those who have invited me, and I regret missing this great event by not being there. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.